ਜਗਮੋਹਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਭੱਟੀ ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ। ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ, ਇੱਕ ਬਾਤ, ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ ਸਾਂਝ, ਇੱਕ ਸਵੇਰ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਯਤਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ $5 ਦੀ ਵਿਥਿਆ ਤੇ ਦਾਸਤਾਂ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਚਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਸਾਥੀ ਅਨਿਲ ਭਾਟੀਆ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। Sir, you had been to Australia for some time. Please share your experience of $5.
Well, friends, once again I am before you, Singh Bhatti Sahab, who has compelled me to share my experience of foreign countries which I visited lately, and I spent most of the time in Australia and in Sydney for 3 months. I used to observe the people, their behavior and the functioning of the government. To my mind, it is entirely a different world. I personally feel that there, the government does everything, but here in a great country like India, the government doesn't do anything because there is no accountability, no credibility, and no honesty whatsoever. Even our legal system and the judicial system has failed miserably because the normal attitude of a bureaucrat or a judge in a country like India is to pass the buck. I personally feel that whenever a poor litigant approaches the court of law, the normal attitude of a judge is that the litigant or a petitioner is a criminal and he has come to create disturbance and interference in the daily administration. Now, this kind of attitude has eroded the faith of the people in our bureaucratic and judicial system. I was shocked. I traveled extensively in Australia, whether it was Melbourne or Brisbane or Victoria. The system is so streamlined and the system is so perfect that nobody can dare to violate law. I was shocked. I was in a very crowded area of Sydney, and I saw 2 lady constables, and I just asked them, well, ma'am, I don't find any army here. And one of the lady constables smiled and she said, are we not sufficient? Do you have any problem? I was stunned and surprised to hear her reply because they are so duty conscious and they do their duty so honestly and conscientiously because their only one line motto is welfare of the people, and they are always ready to help the people come what may, and they go in accordance with law. I was surprised that if you travel by a train in Australia, well, if you travel by a train, you buy a ticket for $5, and if you come after 2 hours from your destination to the other place and again come back to your destination, no further ticket is required. And between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., the ticket is half for the people so that it is not crowded and people can travel and do their domestic work. But here, I don't find any system whatsoever at all. Once I was having a dinner at a restaurant with my son, and I was talking to my son that this dish is not tasty. The lady who was attending on me, she smiled and immediately picked up that dish, and she brought another dish and she said, is it tasty? I said, yes, thank you very much. And I was shocked that the lady did not charge any penny for the earlier dish. But here, you don't know what they are serving and how much they are charging. So this is the system. Countries grow when people are disciplined, when people are honest. But I am surprised that nothing of this sort is happening. Only lately, I was reading in news that United Nations made a survey that about the food shortage. And one question was that give your honest opinion about food shortage in the world. Now the Africans didn't know the meaning of the word food. The Indians didn't know the meaning of the word honest. The Chinese don't know the meaning of the opinion. The affluent European countries, they don't know the meaning of the word shortage, and America doesn't know the meaning of the rest of the world. So that survey failed miserably. Now this is happening in this great world. Now I am reminded of a quotation that in this world we mortals expect everything to be permanent, but our life is temporary, transitory, and short-lived. Sometimes I feel disillusioned and disgusted that where we are heading towards. I still love my country, and I tell my friends also that nothing like this great country, provided people are hardworking and our so-called leaders and bureaucrats and judges are upright. But the reality is just the opposite. The scenario is very bad, the scenario is very grim, and no one bothers about the country or the welfare of the people. Everybody is concerned about his own welfare, whether it is a bloody bureaucrat or a politician or a judge or whosoever he may be. They are not concerned about the common man. And the miseries of the common man continue to grow. And a common man is confused that where he should go and when will he get justice in accordance with law. So my humble prayer to the countrymen and to the people who are ruling this country, please act in accordance with law, because rule of law is supreme and we must maintain the supremacy of law. Thank you very much. I'll share my more views in my next video. Yes, please.
ਸਾਡੇ ਇਸ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਦੀ ਜੀ ਦੀ $5 ਟ੍ਰਿਲੀਅਨ ਇਕਨੋਮੀ ਤੇ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੀ $5 ਇਕਨੋਮੀ ਦੀ ਸਮਝ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਲੱਗੀ ਤੇ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਣਾ। ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਵੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਹਰ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ ਦੇਣਾ। 100 ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 99 ਬੇਈਮਾਨ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਾਰਤ ਮਹਾਨ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ। ਗੱਲਾਂ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ ਜਗਮੋਹਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਭੱਟੀ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾ ਗਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਲੀਕ ਖਿੱਚ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ। ਵੀ ਦੀ ਪੀਪਲ ਆਫ ਇੰਡੀਆ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ।
Thank you. Thank you very much. ਨੀਲਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਕੈਮਰਾਮੈਨ ਹੈ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਈਸਕ੍ਰੀਮ ਖਿਲਾਓ। ਆਈਸਕ੍ਰੀਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਿਲਾਣੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਸੈਕਟਰੀਏਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਬੇਸਨ ਦੀ ਬਰਫੀ ਖਿਲਾ
ਆਈਸਕ੍ਰੀਮ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਬਰਫੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਕੋਈ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ
ਜਾਂ
ਹੈ
ਕਰੀਮ
ਯਾਰ।
ਹੋਵੇ, ਸ਼ਾਂਤਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ
ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
ਕਾਂਤਾ, ਮੈਂ
ਯਾਰ।
ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦਾ। ਲਓ ਦੋ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। एडिटिंग कर देना सर।